Hey everybody, this is Unit 1, Formative 2, your first video, Introduction to Equations. Alright, so 3 vocab terms that we need to know before we actually start this section. We have a true equation is going to be when one side of the equal sign equals the other side. So let's say we have, after we use our order of operations, we're going to get something like 5 equals 5. So one side equals the other side. And false is just going to be the other way around. So if we get something like 5 is not equal to 7. Okay, so one side of the equal sign does not equal the other. That's after using order of operations. And then an open statement is just going to be if there's variables. So something that looks like this. 2x plus 5 equals 7 would be an open statement, meaning we could have different values of x to make it either true or false. Okay, so let's look at a couple examples here. We have 2 plus... Okay, so we're going to look at a couple examples here. When we tell whether something is true, false, or open, we first want to look for any variables. So if there are no variables, then we know that it is not open, so we can eliminate the open one. So to figure out whether it's true or false, we just have to simplify both sides of the equal sign using our order of operations. So first of all, on this side of the equal sign, we have 2 times 3 gives me 6 plus 5, and then 6 plus 5 gives me 11. So I'm just going to carry down my equal sign. So all I did was work on this side of the equal sign first. Okay, now I move to the other side of the equal sign, and we have 2 plus 9 gives me 11. We can carry that down. So 11 equals 11, which is true. So this statement is true. Okay, we look at the next statement, and first of all, we have no variables anywhere to be seen in any side of the equal sign, so we know it's either going to be true or false. So first we're going to work on just this side of the equal sign. So remember, first we divide before we subtract. So 91 divided by negative 7 gives me negative 13 minus 5. And then negative 13 minus 5 gives me negative 18. Okay, so if the other side of the equal sign, so if this equals 18, negative 18, then it's true. If it doesn't equal negative 18, then it's false. So let's figure out what it equals. 35 divided by 7 goes first, so 35 divided by 7 is 5, plus 3, 5 plus 3 is 8. 18 does obviously not equal 8, so this is a false statement. All right. Okay, so number 1 here, we want to do the same thing, tell whether it's true, false, or open. 3x plus 6 equals 4. Well, right away we see a variable, so this one is open, and there is no more work that you need to do for that one. Okay, number 2, if you notice this, there is nothing you need to do to this side of the equal sign. Basically, all we want to do is figure out if the left-hand side here will equal 20. And if it does, it's going to be true. If it doesn't, it's false. So first thing we do, it's all addition here. So 14 plus 7 gives you 21 plus negative 1. And we're just going to carry the 20 here. 21 plus negative 1 gives you 20. And 20 equals 20, so this is true. And that is how you tell whether a statement is true, false, or open. Alright, before we move on to the next part, did you know that butterflies taste with their feet? Alright, next thing here, we want to tell whether the given number is a solution to the equation. So this is your given number here, negative 3, and we want to figure out if that will satisfy the equation. So, meaning if we plug it in for x, will it equal 16? Okay, so remember, when a number is next to a variable, it means to multiply. It's not going to be negative 53. It's going to be 5 times negative 3 plus 1. And we want to see if that's going to equal 16. So really, you're just determining whether it's true, false, or open. Or true or false, sorry. So 5 times negative 3 gives you negative 15 plus 1. And then negative 15 plus 1 is negative 14 which is not equal to 16. So this would be no, it is not. Is the given number a solution to the equation? No, it is not a solution. Okay, and then our second one here, we want to figure out if 3 is a solution to this equation right here. So whether when we plug 3 in for m, will it equal negative 48? Okay, so we have negative 13 times 3 minus 9 equals negative 48, or it should if it's going to be a solution. So we'll just write it out like that. Negative 13 times 3 gives you negative 39. And then negative 39 minus 9 gives you negative 48. So negative 48 obviously equals negative 48. So yes, this one is a solution. All right, and that is your true, false, and open statements and determining whether a number is a solution to an equation. Make sure you guys go back to my website to take the quiz. We will see you later.